Yeah.
And you're making fun of me? Really?
A couple weeks ago, we went and did some fishing offshore. We caught a bunch of tilefish with my Uncle Perry. Tonight we're going to do the cook version of the catch and cook on that tilefish. We're going to show you guys how we prepare it. And Savannah's going to be our taste tester. She's going to be the one to tell us how good it turns out. Now, to add a little bit of a twist to the whole game, I'm going to have Rachel do all of the cooking version of this. She's going to show us how it needs to be done correctly.
Talk about the tilefish. Consistency, what most people say.
Meat is really white. It's a lot like snapper, but man, it tastes good. A lot of people I've heard make comparisons to lobster. Real white, real flaky, and very flavorful, and not fishy flavorful. It's got a whole different thing to it. Too much. Anyway, let's get to the cooking.
We have just one, large fillet here, and I've already kind of drizzled it with olive oil. It just has the consistency. It looks like a lobster tail. It's a great tasting fish. It's delicious. And I'm kind of a purist when it comes to fish. I know we discussed the whole garlic situation that we have going on with Paul. But personally, I like just salt, pepper, and butter. Some pink Himalayan salt, but any regular salt would be just fine.
Pink Himalayan salt?
Yes.
Show us what that looks like.
It looks just like this. You can get it anywhere from H-E-B or any grocery store. Would you please stop mimicking me? I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit of salt. And I'm going to continue to do that as it cooks. I'm also going to put a little bit of pepper on it. We usually use ground pepper. However, we are out right now, so... that was great.
I'll edit that out.
You may do with what you got. Again, like I said, I like either white pepper or I like to do just the ground pepper because it is such a great cut of meat. I'm going to go ahead and throw a little bit of sherry in just to marinate it. Would you stop, please? I have my daughter over here making little faces. Well, now she's shy. I will do a little bit to marinate it as it cooks. As it cooks, I will be continuously flipping it side to side, and I will continue to put a little salt and pepper on it as it goes. Next step, butter. Can you hand me a knife? The sketchiest knife ever. We're in apparently Halloween with dancing ballerinas in the background. I'm going to go ahead and do a sweet cream salted butter. So again, it's fish. It's from the ocean. But basically I use a lot of salt just because it does help the intensity of the flavor. The flavor's great, don't get me wrong. I'm going to put some butter in, and I like it with a little bit more of the pepper and the garlic. I know I've been bagging on Paul for the garlic, but I don't mind it as much as I say. But I'm going to use garlic powder. I also like to put a little bit, and this is probably going to really bother chefs, but I'm going to go ahead and drop just a few cuts into the fish. Stop there, you can. I just put a little paprika on there for a little extra flavor from pepper, which is just a mild pepper, is what paprika is, obviously. And the last thing, okay?
Go ahead.
Okay, we haven't even turned the oven on, so that's kind of a problem. Should have probably done this. I'm going to bake it slow and low. So I want to cook it low, and I want to cook it for about, I think I'm going to go with 15. And for me, when I cook fish, it's about, unless I know the fish, like when I cook red, when I cook snapper, when I cook, obviously,
spades.
Thank you! When I cook spades, I know exactly how to cook them. So, tilefish, not as good with. So I'm going to start at 300. If I need to raise it up, I will. I'm going to check it every 5 minutes. So, thinking about the garlic, I'm going to throw some nature seasoning on here. Usually, I would make up my own little blend. We're in a hurry. It is 8:30 at night. My child needs to go to bed. So I'm going to go ahead and hit it with a bit of this. And like I said, I want to check it consistently. Alright, so we're going to throw this guy in. That's Savannah, by the way, if you hadn't already seen her. We're going to throw it in. And we'll check it. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure my drink is not totally disgusting. So we'll try it, and we'll be back with you in about 5 minutes. So we'll check it. Hopefully it'll be good.
And I really should have cleaned the window on the oven before we did this.
I told you.
You're bad again, mister.
Even friggin' Jeffrey says so.
So I just wanted to add something really quick on this whole deal. This is Rachel's first time doing something like this. Now, the whole reason that I'm doing a YouTube channel, we can get into a history on it later on. I wanted to try to start doing a YouTube thing, and I had a couple things that I could choose from. If you guys watch my channel, you can see the options that I tried. Fishing is how I feel. That's the thing that I have that's where I'm best at, I guess. I suppose I feel that's the best video that I can put out. But I don't get to do that with Rachel as much as I would like to. So where I can add Rachel into the mix on putting her as part of this thing that I like to enjoy doing is we enjoy cooking together. So she knows a whole lot about cooking. She knows how to do what she's doing. And so I wanted to, at least right now at this point in time, have her show us how to do the cooking part of it.
What?
But she doesn't know the video part. She's a little uncomfortable on camera. I'm forcing her to do this whole thing.
And I don't know what I'm doing. I cook better than this, I promise.
So, long story short, she's a little uncomfortable. Please, leave a comment below. Let Rachel know that she's doing an awesome job and that she needs to keep doing these cooking videos with me because I'm having a blast. And if you're having fun at all, let her know in the comments below because she's going to need to see these things. And if you leave any negative comments below, that's cool too. But I will be the one responding to the negative comments. Rachel will be the one responding to the positive comments. And it sounds to me like we are at a perfect opportunity now. We just heard the oven beeper go off. We're going to check that right now. All right.
Oh, I think I just burned off my eyelashes. Seriously.
Wait. No. No, they're good.
Are you sure? I think they're burned off.
Damn it,
Nick!
Quit texting me. All right.
Nick!
Rachel, what are you doing here? Nick!
Getting pissed off at Nick right now.
Yeah.
I'm taking off the bowl and I'm taking a peek, and it is poaching nicely. You can see the butter. You can see.
Oh, that's looking
it's
good.
Looking good. And right now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it apart in pieces so we can get. Definitely, we already said we're poaching it in butter. We want the butter taste. We want that flavor. Okay, well, what is Dinosaur Jr. doing out here?
That's the fish dance.
Either way, I don't always cook necessarily like this. I just make sure that my family is happy with whatever the heck I cook. Cook it however way you want it, but make sure that you cook it with love. That's the important part. It is done for sure. It does have that tile consistency. I understand why people say that because if you look at it, look how you cut it like that.
So you cut it up into smaller pieces. You added some more butter.
Oh, I'm gonna add a whole lot more butter. Anyways, yes, and I'm going to make sure that it just sits here for a little bit and put the foil back over it. Oven's off. Just gonna let it sit here and marinate in butter because we are Fatty McFattersons and we love it that way.
I like butter.
Me too.
That's right.
You like butter?
I like to eat
Who
it.
doesn't like
You
butter?
like to eat it on a stick.
You do.
Yes, I do.
We don't really do that.
It's yours.
All right, Savannah. So how's the tilefish taste? Get the right bite.
Don't.
What do you think? Oh, don't keep us all waiting. It's your bedtime.
You wouldn't even let me take it away from you.
You give it a thumbs up?
Yes, I give it 10 thumbs up.
10 thumbs up.
Good. Good deal. Hey, you want to come over here and see what it actually looks like?
All right, let's take a seat. Let's see what it looks like.
We had to pull it, and you want to make sure you do pull it because it does flake. And like I said, even with as much butter, we did not put as much butter as Paul likes. But it does flake really nice. And again, it's perfect. It does taste extremely good, I'll be honest with you. It's great.
Yeah, I just tried to buy it like off camera, and man, it tastes like a big hunk of crab.
And
I cooked a second batch off camera.
what'd you put in it, baby?
I put a little splash of basil. That's it, the
What are we
basil.
gonna do? What
Is
are we
that
gonna
what
do?
ruins it?
Probably.
I didn't put garlic.
We put a
Whatever.
little bit of garlic
You
powder.
guys, the tilefish came out tasting really good. It does taste a little bit like crab. Rachel did a fantastic job.
You want to make sure it does this. Again, no rubbery consistency. You saw the filet before. Here's the filet after. This is not any extra butter. This is not any extra olive oil. Nothing. It just flakes out. It's perfect. It's awesome. And again, you don't need to add any basil or anything crazy. It's just really good and just fish.
Yep.
With butter.
That's good.
We'll see how your basil one turns out though. I'm excited.
Look at that look on her face. That is how good this tastes.
And out. Savvy's out. Come on. And we'll see. I mean, I'm sure the basil tastes great. Just, it's, if you want like a just regular taste, go with butter, salt, and pepper, and you'll never go wrong.
Yeah, I do. I do like to add. I'm gonna go on a diatribe. Hold on, I'm gonna switch cameras.
Oh my God, yours?
Okay, so I do need to add a little comment on this. I do like to add basil and Italian seasoning, and I like to add all these like wonderful little flavor elements and stuff.
Fajita seasoning?
I don't always do that. That's not always the case. The fish that she cooked up tonight, it came out awesome. The tilefish came out tasting like crab. It's amazing, and all she needed to do was a little bit of salt, a little bit of butter, and sherry is like the secret ingredient of anything fish.
But even the time you put Captain Crunch on it, it was awesome.
Oh, we're gonna do a video on Captain Crunch fish. That's
Okay.
good.
No snook though.
Not
We're going to the beach tomorrow.
We're going to the beach tomorrow.
That's right.
Skip. We're going to skip
Please
my
don't.
church.
Yeah, Savannah, you bring up an excellent point. So tomorrow we're going to go to the beach. We're going to film another fishing video with Nick, who keeps texting us throughout the video. We're going to film another fishing video. Please, you guys want to see some more videos? You want to see some more fishing? You want to see some more of Savannah's awesomeness? Like and subscribe. Leave a comment below.
They all want to see Nick. Everybody wants to see Nick.
No, they don't. They want to see you.
Comment
They want to see you, and they want to see this. They just want to see what I can do.
below. And love that fish.
Hey, turd, eat
We
your
will
fish.
see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate your time. Look forward to seeing you guys in future videos.